Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video that everybody's doing at the moment. So today I'm going to be telling you about my favourite makeup products of 2018. I was kind of like, should I do this? Should I not? Because I do feel like if you watch my channel for a while, you're probably going to be able to kind of guess which products are going to be within this video. But then again, I just thought, well, do you know what? Would I be a YouTuber if I did not do this video? I think not. So I'm going to be boring you if you watch my channel a lot. You can just take a shot every time I mention the product that you know that I love. I am quite loyal with my makeup products. I'm not loyal in any other area of my life. Like, no, I am really, but not really. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know, should I just pick and go through them? I've got like two of like kind of every category. You could say a first place winner and a runner up. Like this is my box here, the winner's box, with some runners up in it as well, of course. So, okay, the first product that you're gonna know I love, I just feel like this is like so boring, like if you watch my channel, but Fecking Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics. This has just been probably like my most used eyeshadow palette. I just think this is so easy to use. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. I love the baked eyeshadows, which are the shimmers. I think they've got so much like metallicness and glow to them. And I also love the mattes as well. I think they're just so easy to blend out. They're nicely pigmented. And I just think the baked eyeshadows and then the mattes just work beautifully together. I think that you could use... Am I sniffing a lot? I don't know, I feel like I'm sniffing a lot. If that's annoying, like, I'm so sorry, because I'll probably be like editing this like, oh, girl, why are you sniffing all the time? I've not had any Coke, I promise. Well, I did have Coke, but not the Coke that would make you sniff. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think that you could use this palette every single day for, I'm not going to say a year because that's just ridiculous, but I think you could use it like frequently and just have a different look every single time. I also love the fact that you've got cool tones, you've got warm tones. Oh, she is fantastic, and I'm definitely going to buy the Zodiac when it comes out. BH Cosmetics have been like flaunting it all over Instagram, flaunting it like it's some little, I was going to say a thought. Should we say thought? I don't know. Flaunting it around, and then I don't even know when it's going to be released. Everyone's commenting saying, but when will this be released in the UK? And they just say, oh, yes, soon. I can't wait for it to be released is the actual point of the story. Next we have my favourite contouring... What? Next we have my favourite contouring product, and this is by Wet n Wild. It's the Dulce de Leche little duo. As you can see, I never use the cream shade, but I always use this cool tone brown. I've got it on today so that you can see. I had a little bit of a disaster over on this side. Let's pretend we cannot see that. This is just the perfect shade for me with fair skin. I'll definitely say if you've got fair skin similar to me, you're usually like porcelain, ivory, vanilla kind of shades. I would definitely recommend this bronzer. It's just the right mix of cool and warm, and it's not too much of either. So bellissimo. So next we have my favourite kind of blush slash highlighter. This is a Mineralize blush, and this is in the shade Just a Wisp. It's a beautiful kind of a perfect icy pink. You can use it as like a sheeny blush, or you can use it as a highlight, or you can just do what I do, use it as both. You know, I was going to say killing two birds with one stone, but I was going to say I'm a vegan. Like, I'm not a vegan. Like, if I didn't like cheese so much, maybe I would be vegan, but I was going to say something really rude then, and I'm not saying it. I know I've said rude things before, but I'm not saying that rude thing. The formula is beautiful. It's just so good. It's so good. Okay, so I actually have like 3 foundations that were like all my favourite. So the first one is by CYO. This is like the third runner-up. This is the long lasting foundation. I have this in the shade 105. I've got it on today because I want to try and wear as many of these products as I possibly could for you. I would definitely say that this is a natural finish airing. What have I just made that word up? Airing. I never know which it is when you say I'm going to err on the safe side of things. Is that the word? Air, or is it air on the safe? Anyway, yeah, this is definitely more dewy is what we're going to say, not be totally confusing. I just think this is gorgeous. It costs £6. The shade range isn't great, but I mean, I love it. Okay, so the second runner-up is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. So I bought this because every single person on YouTube was just hyping it up, and I must say I think the hype is real. My one big criticism of this is the oxidization and the fact that the shade is way too dark for me. Like, not just a bit, it's like way too dark for me, and it's vanilla. Like, normally I'm a vanilla kind of girl, but not with this. If you're going to be investing your hard-earned money into this foundation, get at least a shade lighter than you think. I love it. Like, the finish is beautiful. It lasts all day. It feels weightless. It just oxidizes like a motherfucker. I mean, really, guys. Okay, so of course we have the Lash Princess by Essence. This is my long-term mascara bae. There ain't never going to be another mascara that's going to dethrone the Lash Princess. I've got her on today so that you can see. I just feel like no other mascara gives me the length and the volume and the shape that the Lash Princess does. She's only £3.50 as well, so holla girl, holla girl, holla back girl. Oh, I've not got bra on. I just realised, did you see my nipple then? If for whatever reason you have yet to try the Lash Princess, you need to try her. Like, order her right now. If you're in the UK, you can get her from the Wilkinson's website. She costs £3.50. There's no excuse. Even if you don't like her, which I can't imagine you wouldn't, you're only going to be £3.50 out. Seriously, guys, do it. She said, do me. She didn't say do me, because that's just bizarre. The second mascara that I actually really liked, but still not a patch on the princess, is the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. Like, I think the name is kind of shit, and this is a little bit gimmicky because, like, it's got this bendy, like, handle. Like, why do I need a bendy handle? Like, I've got this far in my life applying mascaras without having a fucking bendy handle. Doing just fine. I didn't need this. Like, this has not revolutionised my life. So it's a bit gimmicky, but I actually really like the wand. It's actually very similar to the princess wand, so I would just say get the princess one because it's quite a bit more affordable than this one. But I really like this one. This is great. A van's just driven past with a Christmas tree in the boot. I love being nosy, guys. I love it. You know, last night I was in bed and it was about 9:30 and I heard like this woman screeching outside. So of course, even though I was super comfy, I jumped right out of bed, knocking my phone to the floor. I just pulled back the curtains just a tiny bit so that the screeching lady can't see me. And it's this woman in the road and she's obviously like screaming at her boyfriend. I'm not even going to say what she said because it's very rude, but she was screaming not very nice things. And do you know now, whenever I see an event like that or something a bit out of the ordinary, I always pay really close attention because I think, well, what if she's going to go murder someone, like the boyfriend? And then the police come and knock on everyone's doors and they're knocking on my door and they say, did you see anything unusual? And then I can say, yes, I did. At about 9:30, like I always clock the time, I clock what she's wearing, I guesstimate how old I think she is, and then I think, would I recognise her in a photo fit? Should I take a photo of her? Should I be filming this? I don't know. I watch too many police shows is what happens. Like, but anyway, okay. So next, in terms of like liquid eyeshadow, I've got like two favourites. One of them is, I don't know if I'm going to get like berated in the comments because like one of my favourites I only tried for the first time last week. So you might say, well, how can that fit into your 2018 favourites? Let me live my life. So this is the glitter paste by Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade Power Hungry. This is amazing. It's the best glitter for your eyes that money can buy, and it costs £5. So this is basically a gel primer, and it's got glitter chunks mixed in it, and then you just apply it to your lids. It dries within 5 minutes, and it stays all day or night at the sex club, at the orgy, whatever the hell you're doing. It'll stay put all night, looking amazing. This has to fit into the favourites because it's fucking fantastic. So much so that I've gone out and I bought 2 more shades. So that just shows how much I love it. As I was just filming that little insert, in my mind I was just thinking, shine bright like a diamond in the sky, and I was just like, I got transfixed, just like, oh. Anyway guys, like, I must just be so easily pleased, but shine bright like a diamond. Don't tell me it wasn't in your mind too, because I know it was. Of course, I cannot do this video without mentioning the Stila Glitter and Glows. I feel like I've got quite the collection of these now. I first had Smouldering Satin, which by the way is definitely the best shade in my opinion of them all. This one is the most glittery, and it's just the most sensational in my mind. Where is my mind? Where is my... That's my favourite song. I've not heard it in ages. I'm going to have to try and download that. But then I use SoundCloud, and on SoundCloud you've just got like remixes. So it'd be like an 8-year-old boy singing Where is my mind? And he's just using a keyboard, and it's not quite the same, you know what I mean? But anyway, the Stila Glitter and Glows, they are beautiful. They are a really, really good glitter product to have in your life. You can wear them lightly just for a subtle look, or you can really build them up and have like just the most bedazzling look ever. Or not ever, actually, because I think the Glitter Paste by Makeup Revolution is more bedazzling, actually. But the Stila ones are really good. I have a massive place in my heart for them. Okay, so next we have another eyeshadow palette, and this is one that when I first tried it, I wasn't deeply impressed by it. If anything, I was a little bit like underwhelmed, just because I'd been eyeing it up for so long. But this is the ZOEVA on Taupe palette. I forgot that none of the pans were like screwed in anymore. Not that they're screwed in, but like they fucking come out. Damn, I totally forgot. Where did the other one go? Hello? Oh gosh, I've lost one. Anyway guys, so this is a beautiful palette. You've got shimmers, you've got mattes. If you're a fan of like taupey, grey, like silver, like cool toned eye looks, definitely like check this one out. The formula's really good. It's not super pigmented, and you do definitely have to like build up the shadows a lot. And what I do find is I tend to get a very similar look each time I use this, but I'm just a huge fan of the grey taupiness of this palette. I just love it. It's like one of my perfect palettes. So yeah, I love on Taupe. Okay, so next we have another foundation, and this one is like my top favourite, and this again came late on in the year, but like I just think she is an unbeatably brilliant foundation. Unbeatably brilliant foundation. Okay, so this one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So this is a foundation that actually first like really got me into makeup. I was about 20, maybe a little bit older when I first tried this, and I was really struggling with acne. So do you know what? I've told this story. I'm not going to bore you all. And if you're new to my channel, like it's not, the story was just me suffering with acne. And I googled which is the best foundation in the world, and this was the foundation that just kept coming up and up and up. So anyway, I got it, I loved it, but then stopped using it. Look, I'm telling the story now anyway. Anyway, so I used it for a while, stopped using it, hadn't used it for about 10 years, and then I was reunited with it because I had some vouchers for Boots, so I could afford it again because she's quite expensive. I've fallen deeply back in love with her. This would be the foundation that I would recommend to someone getting married. So I would recommend like a bride wear this on her wedding day. Not only does it look beautiful, but it stays in place. So this is great. Okay, so next we've got two eyebrow promenades. I've got the ABH in the shade Taupe, use this pretty much every single day. I've talked about it loads on my channel. I just think it's the perfect consistency and it just makes your eyebrows look flaky. Do you know what? I'm sat on my bed today because my stool, there's no hope for my stool, but I feel so far away, like you can't even see me. I'm going to come closer. Like, I just feel like I was so distant back there, so I'm back. Anyway, so yes, we've got the ABH wearing her today. I just love the shade of this. I love it. Okay, so that's that. The next one is the Makeup Revolution Pigment Promenade. This one is the hot pink one. Again, I only tried this the other week. Oh, what's my camera done? Oh my gosh, girlfriend, are you drunk? Like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. So yeah, so this is the hot pink promenade. I love it. I think everyone should have a hot pink eyebrow promenade in their life. I love this so much that I've gone out and bought another one in the shade Burgundy Red because I thought it'd be really nice to do a bit of an ombre, you know, with the hot pink. Also, for the eyebrow, I have been really enjoying this one by Maybelline. It is the Brow Precise Fiber Filler. This one is just a really good kind of a mascara for your eyebrows. It just like sets them in place. You could be doing like a bungee jump in the Philippines, like, I don't know, but you could be doing a bungee jump and you could like dip into the water and your eyebrows would still be looking like super good. Okay, so next we've got liquid lipsticks. The first one, I've mentioned this so, what's on my lip? Okay, I've mentioned this so much. So this is the Melted Matte by Too Faced in the shade Child Star. This is the shade that goes with every single look, like every single look. If I'm ever kind of unsure as to which lip product should I put on, it's always this one. Do I think the formula is great? No. Like, I don't think it's particularly long lasting. And it's not the most drying, but it's definitely a little bit drying. So I wouldn't like wear this to go out and expect that it was just going to like stay put. But when I'm filming, it's just perfect. It's just a perfect colour. I just love it. And the runner-up, but a very close runner-up, but not so much because like I can't really wear this with every single look. It's not as much of a good game player as the Too Faced one, but of course, like, I can't not mention, oh shit, Dirty Money by Jeffree Star. The shade of this is so beautiful, and I know it doesn't look particularly wearable, but it kind of is sat on the fence of like a crazy not wearable and then wearable. It's like on the fence. I just love this. I think she is gorgeous. I think everybody needs a Dirty Money in their life. Okay, so next we've got concealers, and we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I use this as an eye base and it just works perfectly. I don't really use it under my eyes because I do find it's a little bit too thick and not the most flattering on my more mature skin, but I do love it for an eye base. So I've gone through about 3 tubes of this. Have you seen the giant tubes? Like, who needs that much concealer at any given time? I'm just like, no, I'd rather have a little tube. And that's the first time in my life I've ever wanted the smaller thing. I mean, really. Oh my gosh, can you see coat hanger making a cameo in the background? Well, hello there. What are you doing, Mr. Coat Hanger? Okay, so the next concealer is by Maybelline. This is the Instant Anti-Age Eraser. I love this. This is the only concealer in the whole world that I've tried that... Why did that sound strange? I don't know. Anyway, it's the only concealer that I've tried that actually doesn't look terrible on my under eye. So I've got it on today. Oh, feck. I've also got fecking mascara on my under eye. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pissed off about that. But anyway, I've got this on today. This is in the shade Light, and I also have another one, I think in the shade Fair. The other one is a lot lighter than this one, but I find that the other one, like the lighter one, isn't as flattering on my under eye as this one. So yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh. I would marry her if I could. Probably not. I have also been using Hoola bronzer a lot. So I think that, like, if I had to say, I prefer the Wet and Wild Creme de Leche. Do you know what? I saw a funny thing, like, that's just reminded me on Instagram the other day. This is quite rude, guys. Prepare yourselves, like, literally. But I saw, like, it was like a picture and it said, cum. Like, sorry, guys, but cum is such a horrible word. I call it the creme de la resistance, and I just thought that was quite funny. Anyway, so yeah, we got the creme de leche, which is my favorite, but Hoola bronzer is also like a go-to in a way. So like at first when I tried this, I was like, is it working for me? I just don't know. But then I kept using it, and eventually I just thought, yes, she wore me down and I liked her. So anyway, I kind of like Hoola, but I prefer Wet n Wild. Oh no, I've not mentioned my highlighter. Oh my gosh, I have one favourite highlighter, and this is the Ofra Feeling Myself palette. I feel a little bit awkward saying that. The Feeling Myself palette. So this features 3 of their iconic highlighters. We've got Blissful, Pillow Talk, Rodeo Drive. As you can see, Rodeo Drive is my favourite. She's so beautiful. Like, I'm going to put more on. Like, why not? More on. I've just realised when you say moron, it sounds like moron. Like, he's a moron. Anyway, okay, so to pop a little bit of this, I've got mostly actually Pillow Talk on today, which isn't really my favourite, but it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. By the way, what happened here today? I don't know what's happened. Let me try and blend that out. I just look what, like, really, I tried to do a bit of baking and it was unsuccessful. That brings us to the end of my makeup favourites for 2018. As I said, like, I wasn't going to do this video because I feel like everybody knows my favourites. It's not like I'm one of these YouTubers that is just trying out new products constantly. I don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, so I feel like this probably isn't very exciting, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you've had a fantastic 2018, and I will see you. I don't know when this video is going up. I don't know. It might be 2019 now, but I don't know. It could still be 2000. I'm going to try and get it up in 2018. We just don't know. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.